Okay, I'm getting everything kind of up to date, ready, and getting it working. So today, or tonight, I decided I'm coming back to my regular world, and I wanted to build something kind of special. The other one, um, my my husband's talking in the background, so you may hear him. Um, I wanted to make some videos on getting like what I was doing this afternoon, which was tips and tricks on different things. Um, um, so, like I said, it's kind of hard to talk sometimes with people in the background. Hope it doesn't bother you. But what I want to do is make a maybe make it this a little bit better. I can actually put turret ones on, but I really didn't want to mess with that one so much as build a new one. Um, Castle with a cool entrance in the front, but also show some tricks that I used to do in another game. Which what we will do is I want to make. Hold on just a moment. Okay, we're back. That was one of those things. Let's see. So now that I can think for a minute, if we look here, we have several places that we can add things to. But what I really want to do is I want to, I got the chicken coop here, I've got the barn here. I want to add like, let's see, where do I want to add it? Where am I on here? I'm actually right there. We could add it behind this area or even at a new location. Um, but I want to do an original build, not a blueprint this time. Um, Actually, that's a very nice view. We got some mountains over here, mountains in the background. A hill here. Let's make sure we don't have any real big holes. Um, a little hole here. Oh, big hole right there. Um, the holes make it difficult for what I'm trying to do. So, and this one has a tree, half tree. Looks like we need to just take that tree out, which we can do. It looks like half the tree has already been taken out. Um, but like I said, I wanted to do a new kind. It looks like one of the grandkids already was doing the tree and the stone and the what. So, um, let's see if I come over here. It's a nice area. This is a little far out. It's farther out than it needs to be. So, I basically wanted to take up a full claim, and I may not be able to do it here unless I get another claim, because I've got buildings here. Well, actually, the back here. Let's see what kind of area that is. Oh, from here, that doesn't look too bad. Um, let's see. Coming up, coming up. All right. A little down over here. Hard place to, well, actually not too hard. We could fill in here, come here. Yeah, we could fill in or take off some of this. We do have a hole there, but we've dealt with holes before. So what I basically wanted to do is, let me see if I can find that picture real quick. Let's see. Let's do here. I'm going to find the picture that I was talking about real quick. And then what I want to do is actually make the castle as close as I can. Same kind of style kind of thing. And there it is. There's the picture. Let me do full image on this page and save the image to my let's give it a directory. I'm sorry, I'm doing this as I go. Inspiration, and that works to there, and save it. Okay, so I'm calling them inspiration pictures. So let me add this to the screen. Image. So you kind of get to see how this stuff builds a little bit. I know you're not seeing exactly what I'm doing, but you'll see it on the screen here in just a minute. One there, and then I want this, and I want this picture. Okay, now I say okay, and I'm going to move this picture down below here, kind of where the alerts go. But you see, this is kind of sort of what I want to do. So that's what I want to do back over here. So to start with, I want to clear out a little bit of the area. And then we'll get our supplies and figure out exactly where we want that door to be. I would think the door would be fit nicely over here, but we need to get rid of this too because we want a flat, big flat area. So to start with, you got to clear off. That's always the name of the game. Clear off the area you're going to do. Here we go. And I hear my mom kind of acting up in a minute. Hold on, I'm going to go check on her. I enjoyed the screen show. Okay, all's well. She was just having a sneezing attack. So, but you know, she's 80, so I kind of worry about her. Got to check on her once in a while. make sure she's okay. But like I said, we're getting rid of this one. We'll probably get rid of the next layer down too, because I kind of want the evenness, and we'll fill in that little area there so we have a nice flat area. Um, it's always good to kind of prep your area before you start, because stuff in the way just gets you sidelined otherwise. Um, so we're wanting to make sure we have a nice base to this, to where we, and I didn't do a lot of this, making a base and stuff for what I was working on before. So this time when I'm building, I'm going to make sure I have the base, and then we'll have a nice walkway up to it, something that, when I'm done, maybe I'll even go, wow. Sometimes I do surprise myself on things that turns out a little better than I actually expected. So yeah, we'll see. Um, and usually when I get mushrooms like that, I like to take them out and fill it in with dirt. Hopefully that dirt, when you place dirt, that it actually changes to the grass, but it may not matter because I will probably be building up as things go. So we'll have a base. We'll be putting a base down for our flooring. And so that you understand, with the flooring, for something like this, you do not want to do a one layer flooring unless, because some of the things I'm going to do, you're, at least in certain areas, because I'm going to want the lighting to be very subtle kind of lighting. Have the lighting, but yet not out there going, hey, I'm a light. I've been working with a lot of subtle lightings, and it's quite, it's much more fun to have the embedded lighting. Gives you more room in the rooms to do what you want to do, and I'm hoping that they're going to give us a lot more furniture. Um, but in our old game, we used to actually make furniture from the blocks and stuff. The problem with this one is I can't manipulate it. The other one, you could manipulate things to be like what we called micro voxels, so we could kind of deteriorate it down. But unfortunately, the game's gone, and it was, of course, probably, the people that did the game. It's their info stuff, so nobody else could do it, and nobody else has come close to building a game quite like that. So, we gotta deal with what we got. Um, so we're going through and just right now getting rid of this layer because I'm wanting it to be this big flat layer here. I'm going to go fill in with what we took out here. I'm going to fill in the land over there. Um, so right here, we're going to end up going and filling in all of this, because this is going to be our part of our inspiration. And if you're just joining us, the inspiration is in the corner. The castle in the corner is kind of, I want to make the front of it look like that. I may not get it exactly like that, but I want something similar to it is what I'm trying to say. And something that'll make it look really cool. But that would be what I want for the entrance. Now, I usually start with some kind of idea either in my head or something I see in a picture and I go, oh wow, let me try that. So, this is one of those ones I really like the entrance. It's something that is blocky enough to, be able to do with this kind of system, because all the ones with the curls and frills and corners and all, you just can't do it. It doesn't work. But we have triangles and we have squares, and we have slabs. So um, we should be able to get a nice looking castle thing. It may be quite big by the time I get done, but hey, the bigger it is, the more we gotta do. So, like I said, I'm starting this video from the beginning, and even if it takes me several days or whatever, I'm going to keep going. And I'm not going to just show parts of it like some people will actually just show you all the good parts only. I'm going to show the whole making of the castle from beginning to end. And you're going to see what I see, which is right now just a picture. So we're going to take it from the picture and see what we can get going. And we'll make decisions as we go. If we have people joining us, we may, if they have ideas, we may, work with their ideas or whatever. So did that over there. I'm going to want to actually bring this, yeah, I want the actual entrance to be across here, so there's a flat area. This part should probably be garden, and the other part, the actual the actual coming in, maybe right here where it's a nice indent. Let me come down over here, kind of eyeball what it looks like. Um, it would be nice to have the entrance right about here. Yeah, well, let's just do the entrance right here. See how far one of our turrets go. We're going to do the closer turret first, see how well that goes. And then we'll do the next one. And like I said, let's see how it goes. As you notice, I really don't have a lot of stuff on me, so I'm going to go in there and get some stone, and we'll decide for sure what kind of stonework we want to do. I may not have stone, but if I don't, we'll have to go mining some stone. But I should have some, at least, to get us started. Yeah, I have some. Now, I don't want just plain stone walls, okay? Um, the base might be nice in this boulder that I just picked up, right there. We're going to need some of those stone floors, the stone walls. Yeah, why not? The bedrock walls and stuff we might get later. I know that I'm going to need some of this because to actually make, say, the gravel one, which would be the base, along the bottom. This one needs stone, which we have stone on us now, stone rods, and the melted wax. So let's go over here and grab our melted wax. Let's see if we have any stone rods. We have some, not many. So since that we don't have any, we're going to take some of this bedrock over here and we're going to kick it into stone rods. And this will be working on while we're doing some other stuff. So I'm going to do two things of stone rods so that I have quite a bit when I need it. Okay, so there's the stone rods going. Now, the other one that I was looking at was this one, the stacked, which I also have some of. But I think for the base down at the bottom, the stone boulder ones, to make a base on there would be better than actually the stone. The stone other ones would be nice for going up farther. So the bottom, let's just say we're going to start, let's look at the map. This is still, you know, would give us quite a bit of room. So let's just plant. Now those are awful big. Okay. For what we're looking at, those look more to me more like a sidewalk or a patio or something. So I'm actually not going to use them because that's the reason why I brought only those and didn't make any more. So I'm actually going to make these other ones, which they are right here, the stack stone. Those ones are pretty neat. And then I want to make these stone roof pieces, which I need some wood rods, which I forgot to get. So let me go running back to go get some the wood rods, which I'm pretty sure I had some in my chest. There it is. I have some. So now we can actually make a few to get us going on the beginning. So I don't want those, but I want those, and I wanted these. So we'll go out here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make the octagon. And there's a keeper. Let it come over a little farther. And we're running after it. And he's catching. I'm not catching him. There we go. There we go. We got the keeper. I do like to get those because it's got the arc stones, which is one of the few places to get arc stones from. So back up over where we were wanting to be. It's also nighttime, so we'll probably get a few animals, you know, coming after us. So, but we'll deal as we get them. So, to start with, I want to put down, say, right about here. And I'm going to say 5 that way, which doesn't leave me much room that way. So, pick up 2 and come out to here. And then what I'm going to get that curve in there, I'm actually going to use these walls, but I'm going to click R and then hold R and turn this that way. Now while I am on R, which, okay, say I didn't have R on, I could actually come up here and say, hit R, and then the next one goes the same way. But on this one I want 3 across because that gives us about, looking at it there, you can see that I've given it about the same kind of width, which means this tower is going to be really big. So basically we go back to this other one, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, and that was again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to want to corner one again. So corner it, but again, R, hold R, and oops, I'm too low to get it turning right. So come up here. Sometimes you have to be in the right place for it to turn right. There, yeah, almost got that. Now I just need to turn it that way. Okay, so that's the correct one that I want. Do another one and another one. So that's giving us now quite, you can see this is quite big, but it'll make a decent sized room. Okay, so you want the next one, which will be 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next one we are going to do the curved one again. Press R and rotate. Oh, that was an easy rotate. Yes. I like when it goes easy like that. So, and we're still on the R, so diagonal. And here we go. We're doing pretty good. So we can actually come over here and take the R off, place this one, then hit R and rotate again, and that was just beautiful. There we go. And I need to actually make some more of these stones. So we have 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's perfectly even. Now you get to decide. This is going to be. He's just sitting in our place. This is going to be the outside, of course, of the building, and that's a pretty big, so we're going to want the other part of that to be over here. So the other wall that's going in between, like the gateway, is either going to have to come here or it's going to have to come out over here. Now, if it comes out over here, if you're on the castle over here, you're going to see it, the door. Hello. My chat is partly covered up. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Jay Feather, how you doing? I'm in here trying to explain how to make a very cool tower looking. If you see the bottom, I'm showing inspiration below the cam picture. I'm going to try to make something that has a gate and towers like that. So this is one of the towers, the base of it. As you can see, it definitely is curvy. It's definitely got the octagonal look to it. Now it's going to be harder to get. I do not know of any way to put windows in this sideways, but maybe leaving it blank might work as I get higher up. Maybe not having windows in that, but I can certainly put windows in the center one here because we have 5 and we can do windows. Maybe, maybe not the same as those windows, but it is what I'm dealing with. But I'm deciding where to actually put the gateway, which I can actually, because I'm going to do 2 of these. And the gateway could either be here looking out over the pond. And if I was looking out over the pond is at the edge. Or I could put it where it faces the other castle. So if I go over to this other castle, and actually, I don't think I can jump into the other castle, which I can't, because I don't want to go all the way in to jump to it. You can kind of see that even when you're here, you won't see the entrance. So I'm thinking the entrance would be better served over on this other side. Now, the question is, before I get too much farther, I've got a base, but before I get too much farther, I didn't get in the center of the claim. So if I don't make this a total claim, I'm looking at the size of this other one, which we got half and half. We didn't look at the claims and stuff. It only looks like it would fit into the center of it, not the whole claim. So I think we could be good. I think we could be good on this. So we are going to, for sure, decide that this is where the gate is going to be. I will be filling in land later, but it is what it is. As you notice that there's an indent into between the towers things. So we're going to create the indent by placing more stones here. Like I said, this is not going to be an exact model, but it's going to be, it'll end up being interesting, if nothing else. So that's the indent that is on the side of the other. Now, it depends on how far out I want to go here. Let's see how far the claim. Yeah, I got a long way before I have to, but I'm gonna have to build out a little bit, and we got a little lake there. Yeah, we'll build a little. We'll end up building down here, filling some of this in. I don't have a lot of dirt right now, but I've got tons of dirt inside. How far do we want to go down? I don't know yet. Do I want to have to actually build all this in? Maybe. It seems like no matter where you are, you're going to either have to build in or tear down. One of the two. But we can actually make this tower lower than this tower. It doesn't have to be the same height. Okay, so let's say we want to bring it all the way to here. Okay, this here being like the center. So let's make some more stacks and bring it out. Yeah, bring it out across here. Looking to see how big we're getting. We don't want it too big, but we want it big enough to big enough to impress. Be impressive is what I mean. So let's just bring it a few more out. How many did we go out now? Because I like to let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sounds good. 14 sounds like a good number. So we have 14 across, which means that our other wall would be 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, and 1 here. So we actually need to build that up. So we're actually going to build up as we go on this one, because we're kind of conforming to the ground. We can always take this side down if we want later. It's all workable. So again, we want to do the corners, or it's not really a corner, but it's a corner piece, and take it and turn it and hold the R. I gotta remember I gotta keep telling myself to hold the R. That needs to go that direction. Now that I've got that set, I can actually just place the other two. So as you can see, it's coming. 14 would be 7 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take out the 2 in the center. That's kind of where our front door is going to be. Probably be wider than that, but we don't need those there. So like I said, this is going to be the part that we're going to have to build it up to the level of the other. So that's going to take quite a bit of stone. There's 3. That's going to be 4, and that's going to be 5. So we're going to build those up. Let's do some extra stack stone there so I can actually just keep building it. And there, that's 5 again. We're doing 5 and 3. So there's those. And here we go for the other side. We're going to do it right here. We do R and hold it. There we go. And I do not have any more corner pieces, so we need to make some more of those. And let's see. On this, you hit R to make it the same. And this one, we want to go down to its next one down. And you can see I've got the right area. And this one is this one. So to bring it up to the top, we would need to fill up. I'm not filling it all the way up yet. I'll get there, but not quite yet. We need to get rid of, oops, not the grass. We want the grass on top. Where's the earth? There it is. Throw that down there. Okay. Now, so we're going to want, again, with the stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So building those up just a little bit. Kind of, like I said, I'll build the upper part in a minute. We're also going to need doors into these towers. So now this one is, again, with the corner here. And then rotate it again. Oops, there we go. Rotate, place, place. So here's our other corner to, our octagon. And you might be thinking it's going crazy. Is it going crazy yet? Not yet. I think we're still in like Flint here. So now we need stone again. Like I said, I'm conforming it to the land instead of inside, and stuff might be different. But on the outside, I want to try to conform it to the land to make it interesting. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And build these up on this side just because I can. And we're going to make another corner side thing. So R and hold it. I'm getting pretty good at this. Again and again. So that brings it across. Now we need to build up to the same level as the other. It may take me a minute here. Oops. Now when you're doing this, press your R for your corners so that they go right. Otherwise, they're not going in the right direction. And he's off of there, so and if you want to change to a different corner, you're going to have to take the R off and put it back on. But as soon as you change to a different brick, you're going to lose the retention on the R. So either way, we're going to trap that piggy in there. See, and I want to bring these up, so I want to select our block, hit R, and place those, and we'll keep working ourselves around. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like jumping up the higher level when I do some of these. And hit R again to get that style. And since that one's built up, we're going to build that up too. Might as well go up all the way to, ran out. And I was still on it, so let's just, because I went to the other screen, I lost the rotation on it. So now we'll go back over and I'm going to end up needing some more blocks here soon. Very soon. Oh, come on up. Block. And we need more. This time we have to go down and search for it. This one. Because we're doing the stack stone. Oh, I really didn't want to fall down. Because that means I have to go all the way back over here to climb up. Which, when you make them start making them tall, they're harder to, and sometimes it's dangerous too. So this one again, we're gonna go hit the R so we can catch them in the right direction. And back over to the stone. Here we go. And R again. Oh, I fell down. But that's okay, because I can jump up here. And so, this one's deeper than that one, obviously, because it had more of a deeper, it went farther into the ground. So we're coming over here, and you can see by the one that is so deep that actually that is the shape that is in our picture. It doesn't have windows, it doesn't have anything yet, but it is the shape. And that is the big key, getting the shape. So now we want to build this up for a little bit so that, and we're only going to do the front end right now. So let's, wrong one. Hit R, might as well, nope, hit R, and then hit, oops, these. And I like jumping up on top. Actually, I'm not going to jump on top. I'm not good. You have to hit R again to change the corner. I'm just doing the corners. Hit R again to change it. And hit R again. Okay, then I'll change to the other bricks. And like I said, with both of these, we need to we're going to need to build it up both sides so that it looks very cool. I ran out. I'm on it, so it's not such a big deal. Okay, now this one's higher, but I'm going to keep going. But before we go too much farther, we're going to want to weigh in and weigh up. So we can do, as far as up, we can do ladders, which seem to be easy enough. You put a ladder on the inside and you go up and down. We have this way, which is going to be a door here, but we have no way into the tower. Now, you don't want to be into the tower on the outside. You want it on the inside. Now, I'm suggesting that right now, that the doors maybe be right here, because towers are mostly guard towers. And so we'll have it right there and one right there. So those will be our way in to each of the towers, because you don't go to the guard tower until you come in the door, and then you would have in the guard tower. And I would suggest that we put our ladder right here. Now I actually have some ladders inside, so I'm going to go run, get some ladders so that we can kind of keep up with the ladders. I may have to make some a little later, but for the moment, ladders. And I'm going to do wooden ladders, not, I may even do stone. Depends on what I got in here, but I think I got lots of wooden ones, maybe. I have 2 stone. Those are 2 stone ladders. How many ladders I have? But I thought I had a bunch. Okay, it's no sense making any when you got them. I destroyed a house I put in the trees, so I knew I had quite a few. So, you know, and you have to think of little things like this as you go, especially because on this game, you can't fly around while you're building. The other game, you could, and yeah, it made it much easier. You could build, but we couldn't in the very beginning. So, you know, that was an after effect. We complained enough, and they let us have it. So right now, we're going to put ladders there, so we know that's where they're going to be. And on this particular one, we're going to do, okay, wait a minute. I did the ladder, where did I do the ladder? Just want everything even. Did it one in, okay. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to do one in. But look at this. This, now that we're on the inside, this looks horrid on the inside. So we need to take out some of this and put in towers, because otherwise it's going to look absolutely atrocious. And I won't go all the way down, but let's get rid of some of this. And so, because I'm going to put a floor in here too. You can't take too much there. I'm just doing one layer, 2 layers down, 2 layers down. And actually this comes back up because I'm actually going to put stairs covering that. Those didn't do too good, so put those back. We're going to have to live with a little bit of there. Or actually, instead of that, let's see what it looks like on the outside. Put that there. You're going to need to have to make it nice and flat. It's like one of those things you have to choose, inside or out. So that we're going to leave underneath. But we're going to put walls, these walls here. So it kind of, but see, we can also do this, so where we can hide that, okay? And there's this, so we need stairs coming here. I don't think I have any stairs on me, but we're going to want stairs. So, but temporarily, let's just make it easier to get out by using that, because I'm not worried about I don't know what I want yet. So, here's the nice little room, and it doesn't look bad on the inside. I'm going to probably even some of this out, maybe dig it out. I haven't decided yet. So we have the starting with the ladders so that I can get up to the top, and I can continue with the walls. And get up here, and more. And this is where it becomes a little tedious, because you're just building walls. But at the same token, we don't want to go too much farther before we're going to want some windows. And I'm going to say, really, if you're looking at it, that is a good height to put. This one below would actually be a good height for a window. So let's look at that. No, actually, I think we need to go up one. That's just my opinion. So we'll go up one. And that's where we're going to do a window that's like here, and then there. So let's go look at this. And you have a tendency to back off and look at it. Yeah, see, that looks sort of like those windows, because it doesn't have the curvy top, okay? But you can't do that in here. And later we'll fill that in with an actual window or glass, one of the two. The window will give us a little framework. Glass will just make it easier to see out of if we're going to be able to see out of it. So, oops, we need to hit the R key. R key, see, always R key. And come up one more since that one over there has one, and jumping up two is not too difficult. Take the R off, go back to here, and get this wall going. Oh, needs more, needs more. And we're on it, so, and we're running out of rods, but if you remember, I made a ton in the thing. I'll just have to go get them here in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna get these coming up. Oop. One more. Oh, I ran out. That's the problem. And here we go. Down to here. Yep, that's about all we're gonna get for the time being. But that's okay. We'll deal with what we've got. Again, with the stone. Oh, hit the wrong key again. Okay, here we go. And back to there, and again. Oh, fell on that one. Come up top, get that one, and come back and make this wall. And leave room for the doorway. But we need to figure out how tall we want the doorway. So let's jump down here. Oh, gosh, nobody told me. We need to take the R off and grab the center two out of here. Nope, 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 nope. That's inside. That'll be inside the building. So we need to put those back. But on the outside of the building, we need to grab the two there, which if you grab the two there, and then on our next, so that it's the same as this, because this will be on the outside. Okay, so that takes care of that. This inner wall, don't think we want windows, because what we'll probably end up doing is there'll be a room, you know, that it's a room divider right now. So that's that. Little fellow, he was a little tiny little guy. Sorry, he got a Twiggy. He's gone. Oh, and I'm sitting cross-eyed. Oh, did you not like I got Twiggy? He didn't like I smashed Twiggy, so he wanted to come over and get smashed up. So now, let me get a drink here. Now, as you can see, I need to have more, oops, God, I can't do it on that, more of those to go up again. So I know we got night mobs, but we're going to go over here, and if you can see it, you can see how it's starting to take effect. As far as we need to plan these windows on this side, which should be the same level as the other, so that they match. Whether or not we do below it or not, that's debatable. But the top ones need to match. So if we're standing on this level, it's 2 up from this level here, which we just went down 1, so it'll be easier to go, I think, here 2 levels from the ground level there. So come around. We haven't even gotten 2 levels, so it's the next level up. Or less 2, because that's 1. And the next one, and then 1. So actually, let's start marking it by this one is going to be not a window, and then this one will be the window bottom and the window top, and come up here and window top, and then we'll just do the little cross thing so we can mark where the window is. Now, to make doubly sure, let's come down here and eyeball it before we get too far. It is deceiving optical illusion because of the one being so much taller. This one looks like it needs to have some more windows. So before we get too much farther, let's go on this one 2 down. So the windows will be every 2. So let's look at that and see what it looks like. Oh, for a little guy, he sure packed a punch. So, you know, that doesn't look bad. Like I said, it's because there was a hill there. If it was a real castle, you have hills in real life, and they didn't dig them out back in the olden days. So you had it on uneven ground. So you learn to deal with the ground. So like I said, here we come. Now if I wanted to make this a blueprint, yeah, I might make it a little even and all that stuff. But I didn't know you could place wool while you had the other stuff in your hand. Nice to know. Okay, so come back up here to the inside again and place that other window under the windows here to match these. So you come around to here would be this one, and then 2 up. So we'll climb up here, and since it was 2, oops, wrong one, 3, it was 2 up, so this makes the second one, and then the window, and then this, oop, need more, and I don't think I can make more. Oh, actually I can make 1 more set of that. That'll work just enough. There, that's the second window. Come all the way across, and 1, 2, 1, 2 there. That makes the other side. That's where those are going to be. Oops, I guess I could have while I was up there, but I'm not up there right now, so we'll build our way up. But that's where the window is, so actually I could do that. Ooh, didn't help when I fall off. I could go over here. Jeez, I can't walk straight, people. Gonna hit here, push him off of there, put that there, and then, whoa, jump too high. It really just jumps right up there, and that's why I didn't have enough. But I'd rather have it on the outer one there. Oops, fell. But that's where that's gonna be. Okay, so that gives a nice looking start to this thing. Okay, now I'm actually going to take a break for a few minutes, and I will return and we will do more. But while I'm on break, I'm going to go inside first And we'll, because I have to pick up the rods anyway, because I can't do any more. But let me go inside and pick them up while I'm thinking about it. Pick up all of those. Did I do two? Yeah, I did two sets. Okay, and then I did some, nope, I didn't do anything else. Okay, I'm going to be taking a break for a minute, and I'll get right back with you to make this castle thing that I'm inspired to make. All right, talk to you in a few. Okay, I'm back. Not sitting up straight. Need to sit up straighter. Um, every once in a while you'll find I have to stand up because I get my legs under me and then I can't stand up anymore. I Okay, going back out, we have the items we need so that we can go build more of the same for a little bit. It's the thing with building everything, you know, it's kind of the same thing over and over and over, but that's okay because it's going to look cool. So we have that kind of built up, so let's do this part, which I needed more of this. So let's, I should be on, why should I be on that one? I'm in the middle of trying to get my world going here. I know that I haven't seen anybody on that one when I've looked. It's been kind of empty, and I haven't even done anything over there. I just kind of helped out the one night. What you thinking? Oh, I needed more of. Well, I come over to help. When you guys need some help and just, you know, gathering items and stuff, I can help. Um, what? Oh, okay. Well, you may have had 6 on, I guess, but nobody was streaming it. Is Overton the only one that's the only one that streams it? His the world he started. You know, just as hard as it is for other people to start over, it would be hard for me to start over too. I have built quite a bit into this world already. I've invited people to this one and they don't want to start over. Yeah, none of the streamers are on a. Are you guys actually trying to get like a streamer's world or something like that? Um, I can find. I realized the difficulty. Most of them that when I invited them here for a while, nobody wants to restart because they've started somewhere else. So it does get. I understand that mainly because it would be hard for me to start over. Oh, ouch! Falling down is not fun. Okay, let's. Um, I kind of wish I hadn't started so much stuff over here because then it would be easier to say, oh yeah, I'll just come over. Um, one thing about moving up here, you can actually build a stairs while you're on it, luckily. But you have to get down to it. We kind of need to get a community going. It would be nice to have a community going on it. Um, what are you building over there right now? I know you have to be building something. Uh, let's see. You've restarted 6 times? Oh, Lord, that's a lot. Ouch. You know, I'm going to kill myself doing this. Keep falling off the edges. I think I'm going to need to make some floors as I go. Because it's getting way up there. 6 times. Well, I started another server, but at one point, but I really missed all my stuff. The stuff I've already made. And I wasn't sure I really wanted to remake it again. Yeah, but you have 4 streamers over there? That's pretty cool. That might, I'll consider it. Like I said, I've been kind of busy trying to do some different things over here. Oops. Kind of got used to this world, I think, is what part of it is. Because I have stuff. Building a zone wide, hold down to the corruption layer and my house at the bottom, and it will be a tower reaching up to the surface. Whoa! And I will go additional 100 blocks up after there. Whoa! Talk about huge project there. Um, oh, good thing I landed there. Um, that's a that's a large project. And is anybody helping you build it? Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, go bigger every time. Go bigger. Yes. Well, I've kind of spread myself out here. You can see. Let me show you. I've done this in 4 weeks. So, and this is all stuff I've done. Um, you've got the houses over here. You've got the big tower or the big castle. Okay. But then on top of that, 3 places that I've got teleporters to also have blueprint buildings at each one of them. So I built quite a bit into this one. But my problem is I started building this with my grandsons, and my grandsons they're playing with dad, and rightly so. I mean, that's what grandsons do. They often run to play with dad, and he's more fun because he's right there. Grandma's not right there. She's in another state, so it's harder. They can't just come over and check it out. Oh, I didn't die, so that wasn't too bad. Let me think about it. I may, but at the moment, I want to kind of do what I've got going here for a little bit. But it's kind of hard for, the idea of starting over. I just guess I haven't thought about starting over. Yeah, so, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, on this one. Okay. We've gotten up to the next level. Of course, if I want to go down, I should just go down the stairs there. And to give it a look of what. Now, on your tower, is it that you need some help on your tower? So here is what it's looking like. And those 2 sides are basically even except for one missing part of the top there. The top layer. But otherwise they would be the same kind of height. So you say you've switched servers, that it's you that switched the servers, not everybody else. You're working solo for now, okay. I have a tendency to work solo, except for with my son, because my son and I kind of know each other because we played games together so much. We know what each other wants to do. Plan on taking a few months because even after it's done, you need to make a party. Of course. That's half the fun. And I'm hoping that they're going to give us some extra things like furniture. It would be so neat if they gave us some furniture, more than what we've got. Because inside the places need to be able to be more lively, more stuff. Um, just more styles, more, they've got all those different table styles. Um, so, how about dressers? They don't have dressers. Um, just stuff would be neat. But I got a feeling they will be in time, but it just, like with any of the games, it takes time for them to build. That didn't work. Uh, takes them time to build the different things because they want it right. Oh, I need more. Okay, and get that. And once I get these over here, those will be the same. No, don't that direction. That direction. Okay, so now need to put a ladder here. Ladder didn't work that way. Come down, stand on the ladder, do the ladder in there. So these two are the same height, but the one is sitting on a hill. So that gives us that. Now we do some wall over here. We need to make some more. And there's some more. So let's get this over here. Oops. There we go. And I'm sure I'm going to want a window over here somewhere. Nope, I ran out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want a window. So that's the inside. And that is the outside so far. Basically one side. You say gonna take you a couple months. Yeah, it's probably gonna take you a couple months because you have to dig and all that stuff. My biggest problem is I make things too fast. Um, Next thing I know, I'm like, okay, now what am I gonna make? Or at least I did that on the other game that I played. Constantly was like, okay, now what? Now, as far as these putting windows in there, I don't want the windows to be the same as the others. And this one, I think I want a bigger doorway, which I'm going to use maybe gating. So 2 doors down and 2 gatings around. So here, take those out. I put 2 across here and across there, and there. So it's going to be a big door, but I'm going to do it in gating, just like the doors I did up at the top over there. So I want to go get some gating so I can actually make the doors, unless I can make them, which I don't have the stuff on me, so I do have to go inside. And actually, there's a door in the back over here. Sneak in the back door. Oh, why not take what we can get there? Cobblestone recipe discovered. Means I didn't have that, I don't think. So let's go here. Cobblestone. Nope, I already have it. So we will go in here and we keep all recipes that I have here, recipes that I've already read here. Okay, this one doesn't have any, so we'll throw that in there. I keep it for other people. So we need some goo. We have obsidian rods and iron rods. Okay, so obsidian and iron and that. And goo. And that will make, nope, that won't make it. I need iron bars. I need more than just one. I need more than just one. Okay, that makes 8. That's probably enough. And then I need the gated doors here. I need 2 of those for sure. So I'm going to leave this stuff on me and go run back out and kind of show you what I'm going to do with the doorways. Ugh, I hate when I do that. Let's try walking on the door again. There it goes. Okay, we're going to go back over here. It is dark now, so, you know, have to watch out for the mobs, but, you know, they don't hurt too awful bad unless, as long as I'm watching what's coming. So here is our gateway, and let's put our gates down here and our doorways. I want the doorway center, so start off with gate here, gate. There's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and then there's 2 doors in the middle. So the 5 doors there, and then we can do gate, gate, gate. Hopefully that goes above it. There it goes. And we need more gate. That's what I thought. We may needed more on the gate one. So we'll do more gates. I probably had some gates in the thing. I forgot to check. But gates, 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 and gate. So when we come back over here, we have a gated doorway. Okay, so that makes it kind of a castle-y looking kind of sort of thing. We may actually, I don't know, we can't use curved piece, so we can't make it a curved door. It has to be a square, but yeah, we'll see what we can do there. But let's see what we can do with here, here, and what's that look like? Boring. Looks boring. So I don't like that. We're going to put those back in. I don't know. Well, let's go look at the other doors while we got a chance. I'll show you what the other doors are to see if there was anything else I've forgotten about the doors. I know, you're going to chase after me. I'm going in here. Ah, blocked him out. Okay, we're going to go up the stairs to the top, which is out this door. And the door will shut automatically. This one doesn't need to shut it. Why did I do that? Ah, I see why this one, I remembered it a little different. That's what I kind of wanted to do. So there was two on each side and then it went up in the center. So I was trying to kind of match that door. So that tells me that I need to go back over here and glide over. No, down. Okay, so two on the sides, and then get rid of this, 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 and this, and then the two in the center, which I'll need to go up one to make it closed, but 5. I need more in a minute. There, and then can I make one more? Yeah, I can make another one. So here, here, there we go. We can get below it by doing that. There we go. That's the door we want. Yes, that's the door we wanted. So, but I want to go up to the top area and jump up and do another layer of stone to make it absolutely correct. There we go. Do it all the way across. And then we'll get the other side too. Over here. And basically what I want to do is make this on the inside will be a big room. So here, go here, come over on top of this, and give this one the ladder so I can come down, and come over here, and give the ladder over here too. Up, ladder. Okay. So this makes a nice little room, and over here makes a nice little room, but it's very tall. We're going to have to put a base down here, even though I think it's 2 up from on the floor of that one. So 1, 2, we're going to probably have to get rid of all this down in here and make the floor even here. Alright, so there we do. I have, oops, not that one. I have some filler. But we're going to get rid of this. want the inside to look as good as the out. So we're going to probably get rid of that wall and do the same thing as what we did on the other wall, other corner. This will be our kind of like a little basement area. Okay, now like that one's there. It looks like, nope, we want to have the floor there because that's the corner bit that we want to keep the corner bit, but not these. So we'll fill those in. Get rid of these here. Fill in that. Get rid of the side. We can get rid of the side ones easy. It's the corner ones that really look kind of funky. Actually, let's do all of these. Oh, might as well take that, and I can fill it back up with third. But we are going to give there. I need to make some more. Come down here and make a few more. Do the two right here, here, again, which is that corner that we hid. Make this one. So we'll make room for more here. And these two down here. These will be squares like that. I don't know the outside of that one. We'll have to check. Put our ladder here. We're going to actually have a stairs, I think, coming down. Here again. Nope, that's that. I did it again. We're going to put that back and put in front of it here some stone. So that's our, this will be our floor, but we'll have to change out to what our floor is going to look like. And that one's, we're going to want to come down, which are those stairs is going to be coming down this way. So right now, till I decide what kind of stairs I want, let's do that. It comes down into the center of the room. I need another set. Oops, not those. That. Okay. Yeah, a little ramp for right now. But there'll be a. We'll probably be building like spiral staircases. So, I will kind of show what I mean by doing spiral staircases, because this will not work for everything. It will work for a lot of stuff, but maybe the towers. I don't know. Maybe one spiral staircase, one. The rest of them all just like that. So we did quite a bit of stuff tonight, and you know, it's pretty cool. I'm liking how it's turning out. Let's take a screenshot during the day. Close that up. And actually, before we take a screenshot, let's fill this in, because I'm going to want to have this part, if nothing else, filled in and kind of coming down. Okay, yeah. So it's the steps. And come over to the other side here. And that will make a very nice screenshot of our new project. So there, and take a picture. And that's where we're going to end it tonight with the stream. And I'm going to take a big longer break. I may come back on in a little while, but for the moment I'm just going to kind of take a break. So see y'all later, and I had fun. I hope you did.